Most people look at a fruit bowl and see a snack. I look at it and see a biological shield. Every single day, we make choices that either build up our cognitive reserve or slowly chip away at it. Last week, I was reviewing a major study from the Rush University Medical Center. They've been tracking the diets of thousands of seniors for years, and what they found wasn't a miracle drug or a secret surgery. It was something much simpler. Some people had brains that looked 20 years younger than their actual age. The difference? Their kitchens. You've been told that memory loss is just part of the deal when you turn 60 or 70. That's a myth. Your brain is an organ, just like your heart or your lungs. It needs specific fuel to repair its filters and maintain its connections. Today, we aren't just talking about eating healthy in a general sense. We are looking at 6 specific fruits that contain the exact compounds your neurons need to stay connected as you age. And no, we aren't just talking about basic vitamins. We are talking about a sophisticated neurological defense system. Quick note before we flip the switch on the science of brain health. I'm a health researcher, not a doctor. This is educational content. Alzheimer's is a complex condition with many factors. These fruits may support brain health and slow decline, but they are not a cure or a medical treatment. Always talk to your healthcare provider about your specific cognitive health and nutrition plan, especially if you are managing chronic conditions. To understand why these fruits matter so much, you first have to understand what's actually happening inside a brain struggling with memory. Think of your brain cells, your neurons, like the electrical wiring in a grand historic home. Over time, the insulation on those wires can start to fray. In the case of Alzheimer's, a protein called beta-amyloid starts to build up in the spaces between these wires. Think of it like brain sludge. It gets in the way and stops the electrical signal from passing through. That's why you can't remember where the keys are, or why you walked into a room and suddenly forgot your purpose. The signal is there, it just can't get through the sludge. Now, why does this sludge build up in the first place? One of the main drivers is oxidation. It's the same process that turns a sliced apple brown on your counter, or makes an old car rust in the driveway. Your brain is the most oxygen-dependent organ in your body. It's a high-energy factory, and like any factory, it produces smoke, or what we call free radicals. If you don't have a way to clear that smoke, it settles on your neurons and turns into plaque. This is where our list of fruits becomes essential. They aren't just food, they are the cleaning crew that clears the smoke before it turns into rust. Let's start with the heavy hitters, blueberries. You've heard they're superfoods, but do you know the clinical reason why? It's a specific pigment called anthocyanin. It's what gives them that deep, dark color. Research suggests that seniors who eat at least 1 serving of blueberries a week can delay cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. That's 2.5 years of extra clarity just from a handful of berries. Here's the thing about blueberries, they actually cross the blood-brain barrier. Most things you eat are blocked by the brain's security guards, but anthocyanins have a VIP pass. Once inside, they go straight to the hippocampus, which is the command center for your memory. If you can, go for the small wild blueberries. They often have a much higher concentration of these pigments than the giant store-bought ones. Intensity matters more than size. Now move over to the pomegranate. This is a fruit most seniors ignore because it's too much work to peel, but your brain wants you to do that work. Pomegranates contain compounds called elagitannins. When you eat them, your gut bacteria turn them into something called urolithin A. Why should you care about a word like that? Because urolithin A is like a recycling program for your brain's power plants. It helps your mitochondria stay healthy. When your brain cells have more energy, they can fight off that sludge more effectively. It's like giving your cleaning crew a better vacuum cleaner. The third fruit on our list is something you probably have in your kitchen right now, the apple. People think apples are boring, but they are rich in a flavonoid called quercetin. In laboratory studies, quercetin has been shown to protect neurons from the exact type of oxidative stress that leads to Alzheimer's. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Most of the quercetin is in the skin. If you're peeling your apples because the skin is hard to chew, you're throwing the medicine in the trash. If you have trouble with the texture, try grating the apple into your oatmeal or put it in a blender. Just keep the skin. Your neurons are counting on it. Next, we have to talk about avocados. Yes, they are a fruit, and they are vital for brain longevity. As we age, we worry about blood pressure, and for good reason. High blood pressure is the silent enemy of the brain. It causes tiny microstrokes that you might not even feel, but they slowly chip away at your cognitive reserve. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats. Think of these like grease for your blood vessels. They keep the pipes in your head flexible. A flexible pipe means lower pressure, and lower pressure means your brain isn't being battered by a high-pressure hose every time your heart beats. Number 5 is a surprise for many: tart cherries. They are one of the only natural sources of melatonin. We know that Alzheimer's and sleep are deeply linked. If you aren't sleeping deeply, your brain can't wash itself at night. During deep sleep, the fluid in your brain actually flushes out the toxins and proteins that built up during the day. By eating a few cherries in the evening, you aren't just getting antioxidants, you're telling your brain it's time to start the cleaning cycle. It's a 2-for-1 deal for your longevity. Finally, we have oranges. Most people think of vitamin C only when they have a cold, but the brain has the highest concentration of vitamin C in the entire body. It's an essential part of the scaffolding that holds your brain together. A study found that seniors with higher levels of vitamin C in their blood were significantly less likely to experience the cognitive decline that leads to dementia. But skip the bottled orange juice. It's usually just sugar water without the fiber. Eat the whole fruit. Your brain needs the fiber to prevent a sugar spike because high sugar is actually toxic to your memory centers. I'm curious, how many of these are in your kitchen right now? I know some of these, like pomegranates or fresh cherries, can be expensive or hard to find depending on the season. Which one is your favorite? Do you have a specific way you prepare them? Maybe a morning smoothie or a special salad? Let me know in the comments. I read through your stories every night, and I'm always looking for new ways to help our communities stay sharp together. Knowing this is only half the battle. Doing it is what saves your memory. I want to challenge you to a 15-day brain bowl strategy. Don't try to eat all 6 every day. That's overwhelming and unnecessary. Instead, pick 2, just 2. Blueberries and apples on Monday, orange and avocado on Tuesday. Consistency is much better than intensity. Your brain doesn't need a detox once a month. It needs a shield every single morning because your memory is worth the effort. Protecting your brain after 60 isn't about finding a miracle pill. It's about managing the small things, the fruit you choose, the way you sleep, the way you move. Every bite is an opportunity to tell your brain that you're still in the game. Start with the blueberries tomorrow morning. If you want to know how to pair these fruits with the right minerals to relax your entire vascular system, you really should watch my video on the handbrake effect of magnesium next. It's the perfect companion for a brain-healthy diet and will help you get that deep sleep your brain needs to stay clean. Take care of your mind. It's the only one you've got.